Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
Welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. For a radio audience tuning in at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com, we're glad that you all can be with us. Also, tuning in to iHeartRadio and Amazon Music, we're glad you all could be with us as well. If you guys are looking to refresh on your playlist as we're going throughout this month, I think I have some music you definitely want to check out. We're excited to welcome singer-songwriter RogerHill Music to our broadcast today. He's celebrating not only his new single, but also the EP, Nobody Knows. We'll talk to him about his musical journey, but what it's been like for him to do what he loves, the changes he's seen in music, and the ways we can now, of course, be able to get music. Of course, a lot of us are streaming these days, and if you're not staying connected with him, we will let you all know the best place to be able to find him as well. RogerHill Music, thank you again for the time. Really do appreciate it.
Hello, how are you doing today?
Hey, doing really good, I know you've been very busy, not only, of course, promoting Nobody Knows, but also, of course, being able to not only perform your music, but also share it with others. So I want to begin there. What has it been like for you to see the way that people are responding to the EP?
From what I'm seeing, people, they're loving it. They're getting responses. They were saying they're saying that all the songs are hits.
So when I was prepping for your segment, I was listening to some other interviews you had done, and you gave an interview at the beginning of this year, the end of last year, and you were kind of talking about your musical journey. Could you have imagined when you first started, though, that this would be the journey you'd be on? Not only, of course, being able to get the attention you're getting with the music, but also, of course, seeing the way it's being responded to, even with Billboard.
Yes, I never thought in a million years that I would be here because, I've only been doing this a couple of years, and even though I've been singing since I was 5 years old, I never wanted to sing, but it's amazing that this is actually going on now.
And I think what I mentioned in my intro, of course, the way we are enjoying music, especially I think RogerHill Music since the pandemic, a lot of people are streaming. Of course, now people are glad to get out and about and enjoy live performances. Talk to us about that. Like you said, music is something that you've always, sung, but of course, being able to have this now as a profession is one of the things you've been able to see evolve. Talk to us about what that's been like for you to hear from people literally around the world who are able to enjoy your music.
Yeah, I've been dealing with some different people, literally around the world. People are really enjoying the music. I've had legends like Ronald Isley, Sherelle, Teddy Riley. I'm actually in a studio right now working with Stephen Russell Hart from True, and they all heard my music. They like my vocals, so it's really amazing, and I'm in it, so I want to continue to keep making great music, that great R&B.
Yeah, and R&B is definitely one of those things. There's been a lot of debate about it, as you well know, being in the industry yourself. I love the fact that you say, creating great R&B, because R&B to me has always been here, and it's great to be able to know the artists like yourself able to make it. But you are an artist, though, that even listening to your music and prepping for this segment, that you, I think, regardless of what genre of music people like, you're just able to create a sound that is unique. Talk to us about that. What has it been like for you to embrace the sound that is RogerHill Music?
Really just creativity. I have some great producers that I work with. My producers, Rick Marcel, who sings with Kool and the Gang, and he used to sing with the Isley Brothers, and now Stephen Hart Russell, who sings with the icon group Troop. They basically just listened to my vocals, and then it was like, hey, this is where we're gonna go. And I write all my lyrics, so it's a feel. I want to write love songs because to me, love is needed. There are so many people who are experiencing divorces, breakups, who are not in relationships. So music is a way to take them near where they want to be or would like to. And I tend to just put myself in those people's shoes, and I write feel-good music. stuff that's, to me, is like happy.
Yeah.
And that's basically how I get it, how I go about it.
Right. And as you mentioned, you've been able to work with some amazing individuals, but also to have them being fans of yours as well. I want to talk about that. I mean, what is that like for you to have people, I mean, some of the names like you named there, to not only, of course, be able to have the respect, but also the appreciation they have for your music as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of fun, like Ronald Isley, he liked it. My song "Come Back to Me." That's my first song that topped number 30 at Billboard. Mm-hmm. And we have people like Sherelle. They just love my music, and it's surprising because I never even thought about this. I've had some other artists like Keith Sweat who's listened to my music and they liked it. Teddy Riley. So to me, that shows that I'm in the right direction. And I just want to continue to keep writing great music and go from there.
Right, exactly. Well, for those who are just tuning in, you all are listening to Conversations Live. We're excited to welcome RogerHill Music to our broadcast today, celebrating his EP, Nobody Knows. Also, of course, the single, of course. We're going to let you guys know, of course, how you can stay connected with him. I think that the thing is, too, as people are listening to your music, it is one of those things that people can be able to, to move with, to make them smile. Talk to us about what it's been like for you as far as live performances, though. I mean, talk to us about that experience. It's one thing to be in the studio, but what is it like for you performing in front of an audience?
My first show that I opened up was for Leah James, Life Jennings, Lakeside. And first time I went out there, I didn't know really what to expect. And I just say, here we go. And, I started singing, and people they started gravitating to it, and going from there. So as I do more shows, people will get more comfortable with me, music. But, I still have a long ways to go.
Gotcha.
I still have a long ways to go.
Yeah. But just looking at what you've been able to do already, though, I think that's the big thing, and it's also encouraging for other artists out there too. For one to know there's a lane for them, if they're talented, but also passionate about it. Do you think that passion for music is one of the things that's definitely helped you along the way too?
Yeah, the passion. But one of the things I think people need to understand about the music business is there are a lot of artists that are out here that's trying to make it, want to make it. But one of the things people have to understand that you definitely have to have some funds to put behind or invest into you and your music. Those days of standing on the corner, singing or going in front of the record label, whatever, those days are done. You have to be willing and able to invest in yourself. And you got to put some work in it.
Right.
That's the only way we're going to do it.
Yeah. It's a great reminder for us, for sure. Again, goes to the changing industry, but also the changing times as well, to be able to amplify that message. But the great thing about you is that you have a great sound, you have great songs that people are enjoying, and now it's available for the world to be able to enjoy. Of course, our partner here is Amazon Music, but it's available on all the streaming sites. We're talking about Nobody Knows. You guys can go over there, get music like All the Love I Need, of course, the title track, Nobody Knows, and another great song, of course, I think you guys will appreciate as well, is Your Heart, My Heart as well, an instrumental there. RogerHill Music, really appreciate you stopping by the broadcast today. How can our audience stay connected with you?
Well, everyone can follow me on all digital platforms under RogerHill Music, YouTube, and also you can check the music out. I have a Pandora radio station at RogerHill Music Radio. So, like I said, all the digital platforms and social media platforms under RogerHill Music.
There you go. RogerHill Music, congratulations to you again. A great way to end 2023, and looking forward to our next conversation together.
Thank you so much.
Hey, more than welcome. And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. As always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live, and let's go make today amazing. Take care.